Gino. And then Gino was a bad man.
Because he's who got her on the drugs.
Yes. And then they, like, were off, and then they both got arrested, and then they went to rehab, and then she got a divorce, and then now she's marrying someone else, but the mom was like, I don't trust you because your kids don't like you. And she was like, that's false. Then she invited them all and then did like a intervention on them and was like, I'm not a bad mom. And then Pumpkin was like, you give me $200 a month for Alana. That covers her hair and nails.
And that's what you missed this week on Glee.
It's recording, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Roll the goddamn intro.
So I love that we've basically been recording a podcast episode without actually recording or putting mics on this entire day.
For the last 5 hours.
Welcome to episode 26 of the End of Always Said That podcast. We're so happy to have you here.
Hey
people.
But yeah, we met up to record at around 6:30, and it's going to go ahead and be 10 p.m. now.
This is what happens when I get acupuncture. I mess everyone up.
But also the issue was, for 4 people who just need to sit down and talk, we just couldn't shut up.
Could not shut up. And I posted on my story today.
The craziest thing is that this podcast is literally us just sitting here and talking. And for whatever reason, we couldn't get ourselves to move to a secondary location in your apartment to carry on sitting and talking. So.
Just wasn't the time.
Crazy how that stuff works.
So here we are now on this beautiful Thursday. Oh my God, it's August. Happy August, everybody.
Salt.
Everyone be sure to leave a cup of salt water and rusty items out for Taylor Swift.
And the rest on your door.
The day we're recording this, August 3rd, is also Sophie's birthday.
Happy birthday, Sophie. Is she listening?
JoJo's sister.
She's not listening.
I say that she's not. I think sometimes she listens us. Like, she hate streams.
Hey.
A stream's a stream.
Engagement is engagement at the end of the day. And if you're hate watching us, I'm going to take it.
I'm going to take it.
If we're giving shout outs, I am shouting out Brian. I hope you're listening. You told me that you listen to every episode.
Brian has been begging you to shout him out for like months now.
I know, and I keep forgetting.
Well, last time we asked someone, what was it, banana pancakes?
Yeah.
We got 2.
One was from my uncle.
Most of them was because we forced people to listen to it. We're like, you have to listen to it. There's a secret message in it. And everyone's like, what's the secret message? We're like, you'll have to listen. And then everyone was like, banana pancakes. Because also we were having a party on Friday. So we sent it in the party group chat. And we said, we're going to quiz you on it.
And no one said it. So
no one said it.
Well, Brian, thank you for being such an amazing listener.
Should we put a clue in here? If
yeah,
someone's listening, what should they text us?
Hot and sexy.
Hot and sexy.
Hot
no
and
context.
Sexy.
Say hot and sexy.
And if they can't make it 3.5 minutes in, not our problem.
It's probably going to be less than 3.5 minutes by the time you're editing.
We've already lost Lucas.
Did we ever have him?
I got it.
I'm going to apologize to the listeners already. I can already tell it's going to be an unhinged episode.
It's going to be a cracked out episode, that's for sure.
All right.
Dates for
First agenda item. What is it?
We didn't even write it down.
Yeah, it's in our notes. We have a bunch of topics.
We have it
of
digitally.
the week.
Panty dropper. Well, we're starting.
Right out the gate.
Right out the gate. Starting with a panty dropper.
Roll the tape.
It.
Okay, we're back from our commercial break.
And the panty dropper of the week is
finally
Sunday's Only Biscuits.
AKA
the They Them Biscuit Factory. Long-time listeners know, all, 3 of you out there.
Huge.
We have been trying to get these biscuits for probably about a month now since we discovered them.
Mm-hmm.
And today was the big day.
Huge day for our group chat.
I
It wa-
ordered quite
it
literally
was-
every single thing.
Taylor ordering, then Meghan ordering, and then I got out of like 2 back-to-back really long meetings and I ordered.
I don't know why all 3 of you ordered. Did you not know that either of you ordered?
I was coming out of meetings and I was just catching up and I saw the form.
None of us were communicating because we all also, I don't think any of us knew how long it was going to take for them to sell out. So it's just
Taylor
kind of like a fight or flight took over, and
Yeah.
Taylor ordered
So
the entire
Taylor
menu.
just sent the link, but didn't say that she sent.
no,
no,
ordered.
no,
Sent
I
the
sent
link.
the
You
link.
sent the link, and no, there was a message history, but I was coming out of a meeting, catching up on my text, so I'm reading it in chronological order, and I just see the thing, and I go to purchase.
And I think because after I sent the link, I had started ordering, and I think you ordered short after. So me and Taylor didn't even have time to communicate with each other
Well, 'cause
because
I
we were
text-
both frantically ordering biscuits.
Because 10 minutes had gone by between when you sent the link, or like a few minutes, not 10. And I was like, oh my God, did you order? And then you didn't answer. And I was like, oh my God, if she didn't order, like, so I just ordered. And then and
Well,
then
guess what?
I got everything.
We did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe.
Ordered, you did.
We're now gonna have so many biscuits. It's crazy.
So many biscuits. I came to play kickball.
Yeah.
Everyone
gonna be
better wear their
huge.
best kickball attire.
I
Yeah.
can't be near balls.
I'm excited to play kickball.
There goes your weekend plans.
Okay.
I haven't played kickball probably since 7th grade.
You can be
Yeah.
an alternate. You could just
What?
be a
Or
kicker.
you could be a cheerleader, wear a little skirt.
Oh, I do have a little
like in the
skirt.
Barbie movie.
Yeah.
Like the Kens.
It's just my nose, like I just can't have balls flying near my nose.
There goes your weekend plans.
Again.
There goes your weekend plans. Literally.
Damn, again.
I got you twice.
Yeah, we can't. You never know what's going to happen during kickball.
No.
Yeah.
Like I could take a ball to the face.
Yeah, or if we play King of the Hill.
Yeah.
You could be a scorekeeper.
Oh, that's a good job for you.
We'll find a
Good
role
with
for
math.
you.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
You're good with math. It's just going.
Is that all I am to you? 1,
1,
2.
So by the time this episode comes out, we would have already tried the They Them Biscuit Factory.
Oh, wow. How
Review coming.
Should we do a
special.
YouTube
We
live?
might have already done like the day we could. We've already done the They Them Biscuit Factory. We've already played kickball. Maybe I'll break a limb if I'm lucky.
Maybe, and then you don't have to go to work.
This is where we can. Okay, moving. Into,
Not even go to work. I can quit Equinox.
Okay, moving into our
True.
next agenda item. Meghan is leaving me and quitting Equinox,
They won't let me go.
but they won't let her go.
They want you
And
to stay
have
so
They want you to
bad.
stay so bad.
They have to let you.
I'm getting
let
you a
them
doctor's
go.
note.
Yes.
Let me say this. I love the gym. I think it's very clean. I think it's one of the best gyms I've been to. Just right now, I financially can't swing it. And they won't let me leave because I signed a contract. And I tried telling them that. I said, I can't afford it. And they said, too bad. So sad.
You have a legally binding.
You can
document.
only leave if I move somewhere that doesn't have an Equinox within 25 miles. Or I get a doctor's note. So I'm going to break a limb this weekend and get a doctor's note.
So anyone who's coming to our picnic, don't be gentle on her.
Free reign to fully tackle you.
Well, you don't have
This
to tell
will
them
have
this. This
happened
will
in
have
the
already
past.
happened.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So people who were at the picnic, I hope you.
No snitching.
Send me an edible arrangement
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For her injuries.
for my injuries. I love edible arrangements. Send me one.
And whoever broke her bones, you know what you did.
Fuck you. Why'd you break my arm?
You're just saying thank you, or you just are asking them
No,
to break
no,
it.
no,
No, I'm
she's
sa-
not.
I'm
no,
saying-
no, she's not. She's not.
She just wants like a little kickball accident.
She's not asking anyone to do anything, right? No.
No, because that's
no.
liable.
No.
Oh, you're right.
It would just be a shame if something happened.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't play kickball.
Yeah, you
That's
don't,
why you won't be participating.
That's
you
why no.
won't have balls flying at your face.
I just don't. Yeah, it's
Those-
never. Yeah.
Are my weekend plans.
Oh my God. By the time this episode comes
Any
out,
freaks?
we may have all been on dates.
Yeah, we're cooking. So this week we did something I thought we would never do, which is secure the date of our second date party.
Yes.
Huge, and we're already cooking on that too.
I'm so dreading this. The last date party, I fell asleep on my date.
I got catfish.
Twice.
what did we say? 100 subscribers will release the
No,
photo.
1,000.
No.
1,000.
1,000 subscribers, we'll invite them to the second date party. If you guys can figure out how to do that on or before September 9th, I'll get them here.
Yeah,
And
we'll
we
get 'em
mean
here.
YouTube, not TikTok.
Yeah.
Or you can get us to another 1,000 subscribers on any sort of platform.
Yeah, okay, it has to be 1,000 on YouTube or 1,000 from wherever we are now on whatever, whatever
TikTok
other.
and or
An additional
IG.
1,000 on any social
yeah,
media
no,
platform.
that's a
Yeah.
good plan.
Hey,
No, I'm
I'll invite them.
excited.
I'll even record them. I'll go live on
They're
YouTube.
my dates.
Pull out the mics.
I'm putting them on live YouTube. I'm pulling out a mini mic and I'm asking them the weirdest questions.
Do it.
Yeah.
We have to
gonna
start
be
thinking
fun.
of a guest list for the second party.
If you want to be
Oh,
invited
yeah.
to the date party, comment
Let
down
us
below. Send us a DM. We have an email.
Should I cook up a group chat right now live on the pod?
No, I'm really excited. I'm excited for this. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. None of us had a. That is the third sensory string that I have thrown on the ground.
You got to be more careful with your slugs.
I think that
strings.
all of us had a not so good experience the first time, and the only way is up. And I just feel
You know
like
what?
we
we
were.
had a lot of stories.
We
Wait,
had, I was just gonna
okay.
say the lore from that night went crazy.
Not like
Who else are we inviting?
wait. Not like most of us did not have like the best experience, but
It was an experience, and it was
Yeah.
actually a lot of fun.
It was
a
so
lot of
much
fun.
fun.
I did not have fun.
And I've
You
literally
got a smooch?
been begging.
What? No, I didn't.
No,
Nikki
she
got a
just got-
smooch.
Yeah, Nikki got several smooches
We got it
On
on
live.
TikTok live.
on our TikTok live.
Oh my god, I'm sweating thinking
I'm
about
literally
it.
roasting.
Anyway, I didn't have a good time. It was very funny, I will say, but
No, I don't think you had a
bad.
bad experience with him. It was lackluster.
so bad. No,
He wasn't a bad
no,
guy.
but it was bad that it was lackluster.
Yeah,
like I didn't
yeah,
want to.
yeah.
Like I was sitting through the whole thing, just going like, I can't wait for this to be over.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
at
you
least
were
he wasn't
excited
an
about
asshole.
him until like
and-
a few days later, and then you were like, ugh, over it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
before he
happy
came, I
wasn't
tried
an
to run out,
asshole.
and you all had to physically stop me. I'm trying to do this thing where I actually listen to my gut, and like honestly, he was such a nice guy. I should have just like invited someone else. Like just because someone's nice.
But you wouldn't have known until
Yeah.
you met him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also like I don't know. It was a funny night, but I just hated that I sat there the whole time and I was like, oh, when is this gonna be over?
So
That's
there's only
kind
room
of
for
how I
improvement.
felt. But the only reason I had brought the date that I had brought is because I had messaged everyone that day because I couldn't get anyone to stick. So I messaged a bunch of people that day and I was like, can you be here at this time?
So the guy that I brought, he was like the first guy I matched with. Like it was New Year's Day.
You were
'cause
the
he
first
was-
one to secure a date.
I was the first one
Yeah.
to secure a date, and he waited like a month and a half to see me, which
Aw.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I am posting about it 2 weeks in advance. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not.
That might be too
Well,
long.
I have it on my
Yeah.
Hinge profile now, and I'm not like, because
too.
I know it's going to happen again. I'm
It's
going to
not
find
on
someone
my
I
Hinge
like, and we're not
profile.
going to be able to continue it. So
Well, I think we
you know
learned from
what?
the first time. The shorter notice, almost like the better.
sometimes
Yeah,
you just
but-
have to give them a day's notice.
Yeah,
But
no, really.
also we if you don't know the protocol that we put these men through is sent them a Google form, and we also like want Google form responses before we invite them as well,
Yeah.
because for whatever reason, when we did it the first time, I mean, for me especially, there were so many people who were liking me on Hinge and being like, I want to come. Like, they were liking that prompt on my profile, and I was sending them the link. And if they
They'd
didn't
be like,
give,
what the fuck is this?
yeah, but if they didn't give good responses, then it was like, okay, you're not coming. Even if you want to, you're not coming.
It was an amazing way to weed out
Yeah.
who was like a freak versus who was just probably going to be like in general a rude person
Exactly.
versus someone who doesn't understand your humor, which is so important.
Because out of the four of us, I will say 3 of us did have guys who, on paper, aligned with, kind of what we're looking for. Maybe not Taylor's catfish men,
Yeah.
but,
Yeah, but
it
on
did help.
paper,
Did either of them even fill out the thing?
No, they didn't, because I
One
made
of
them
them
do it at the
did.
table.
One of
yeah.
them did.
Yeah, the one who grabbed my ass.
Yeah, and we thought he was funny. That's why we invited him. And he was just giving
Well,
zero.
now we know why he was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he was making up for his lackluster
Yep.
profile
Yeah.
and being a catfish.
But yeah, I just feel like
Oh, God, I
the
miss
only
them.
way is up. And we still got some time to search through people. And also, this could give us enough time to meet someone in person. You know? It doesn't have to be on Hinge.
Yeah.
You can meet them in person and then be like, hey, would love to see you sometime, but actually.
But isn't the whole thing like it's your first date?
It's a first
Like,
date.
your
You
first time
can
meeting?
you can meet someone
You
but
can
not
meet
be
them
on a
out
date
with-
with them.
Being on a date, yeah. So.
Oh my gosh.
Also, this time around,
This just opens up your whole dating pool.
Because Taylor wants to meet someone in person.
on my Hinge prompt, I put the date this time.
Huh?
So I let everyone know that it's September 9th. So this
Honestly,
way, maybe if
that's
someone
good.
sees
That's a
it
good
like
call.
now and they're still, I don't know, maybe it'll fizzle out in like 2 weeks or whatever. Maybe in like a couple weeks they'll be like, hey, like I'm still kind of interested in going if you still need someone.
Or like they'll make sure that they put it on their calendar
Yeah.
so that last minute they're not like, hey, I actually have other plans.
That's actually a really good like best practice from last time.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
because
that right now.
When we did it last time, it was two
I
different.
just put parentheses September 9th.
It was like both sides of the spectrum where you had the guys going, oh, I'm already, booked that weekend and blah, blah, blah. And then other guys going, that's too far in advance. Like, I thought you were going to tell me it's tomorrow or this weekend. It was so annoying. So that's actually a good, that's
So
a good
giving
learn.
everyone a little bit of heads up,
That's good.
you know,
I like
just
that.
edited my profile right
so
now.
they can keep it on retainer.
Yeah.
And we'll see where it goes.
I love that we set this date because some kid asked me when it was because I still had it as my
I don't
prompt
think
from the
we
old
had a
one.
date last time. Like a set date for the party
We
when
said-
we had started, like
we-
the Google Doc and messaging
Yeah, I
people
think
about
when
it.
we started, yeah.
Ironically, we made it around Valentine's Day.
Oh my God!
It was
How
the
could
day
we
before
forget?
the Super Bowl.
And weren't we? It was because we all know what
We had to
happened on
record.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
But I remember, I think we were toying around with the idea of it being like a Valentine's Day theme, and we were gonna have it here.
God, that was just so that was such a traumatizing time for me. Valentine's Day.
And we were like, okay, wait, we should not have these people over that we don't know, and we should also not do it on Valentine's Day.
But I think we're still going to do the same thing, right? Where we pregame here and then we're doing it at Houston Hall again.
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
Because it had the big tables.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and obviously, same as last time, we'll have buffers to either save us from conversation, to get in a little and maybe lie, fuck with some people.
Yeah.
I loved having Kristen and Christian
They
there last
were
time.
so we gotta make sure we protect Christian this time.
From the men.
Yeah.
What if Houston Hall is like bumping?
Then we go to
Taco Bell.
Oh God.
Judy
Z's.
or Judy
Judy
Z's.
Because you know Judy Z's ain't gonna be popping
Yeah.
You can say.
unless there's a random like holiday office party. Like the last few times we've tried to go.
Well, this will be in September, so.
Labor Day weekend party.
Labor Day weekend party, yeah.
I think the parties around Yom Kippur. Do you think there'd be a Yom Kippur party happening?
Well, I am gonna bring a nice Jewish boy. We already know that. So
I could have told you that. Oh, but here's my idea that I thought the other day, and I think it's funny. What if we all
dropped a fourth one.
invited our previous dates? Everyone that was at the last one, we invite them back and bring additional dates this time. So Taylor brings a total of 4 dates, and the rest of us will have 2.
I did ghost mine. So
did I. I
So
think
did
it'd be,
I.
I think
But
it'd
I
be
think
so
mine would come.
funny.
I think
know,
mine
but
would come for sure.
Mine definitely would not come.
Taylor wants Jason and Michaela there.
Jason.
My date would totally come.
I feel like
Yours
mine would
would.
too.
Yours would, and he would bring a +1.
Little freak.
Meeting him again. Meeting him earlier in the night.
Yeah. Probably before.
I don't want to see that guy in daylight.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Maybe he'll bring
Yeah.
ketamine.
Oh, we can finally try ketamine.
OMG.
And Molly, he'll probably have that as well.
We are ketamine.
You know what they say about ketamine?
It's horse tranquilizer?
Yep, that's what they say. They go, ketamine. You know it's horse tranquilizer.
Isn't it?
Yes. Oh my god, how did we get here?
So what do they say about ketamine?
Yeah, what do they say about ketamine?
It's the gateway drug
That's the gateway drug?
To what?
I thought marijuana was.
to Molly.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought marijuana was the gateway drug to all.
To all.
To all.
To all.
No, they say it's horse tranquilizer.
Yeah, and they do.
They do.
And they did.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, Equinox.
I'm done talking about that place. I'm so
Fuck
pissed off at them.
No,
I
actually,
love
no,
them.
fuck them. Sorry. I'd one day when I'm rich enough to go to Equinox. It sounds fun.
So for now, I'll be on my own for a little bit.
Not even. I'm probably still gonna have to be there until March.
Oh, you're right. I'm just gonna have to go to
The Tribeca location,
to
which
the
is probably the
oldest-
worst.
oldest, most broken down location. But I'll go for you.
Thank you.
I'll go for you.
Or we can go to Tribeca together.
And we can still have our gossip treadmill sessions.
The
toxic gossip train.
You think Lizzo's gonna play that on the flute as her apology for
Do we
everything
get a
that's
flute
happening?
apology?
saw that tweet.
Panty riser of the week.
Lizzo.
But someone's like, you made people sign, you said in a song you made people sign NDAs. You don't give two shits.
Interesting.
And now look at what's happening to you.
Interesting.
So I kind of looked into it, but then kind of lost interest. Not lost interest, but I was just over it. So explain to me what happened. Because
I don't really know.
yeah.
I know little
but I
bits
know.
and pieces. She fired for someone who's so body positive. I know that a few dancers have come out and said that they were fired for gaining weight.
And fat shamed.
Yeah, and fat shamed. But I don't think you can sue someone for that. But I think mostly what she was sued for was sexual harassment.
And just a toxic workplace.
What they said was they had gone out to a sex club in Amsterdam or something. And she forced one of the dancers to eat a banana out of someone's vag. So I think that's where that came from.
Suddenly in my workplace doesn't
And I'm
seem
sure-
so bad.
And I'm sure that there's other things, but that's just the one that's going around a lot right now.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's always got it worse than you.
But yeah,
That's how it goes.
I hope that all those dancers and people get the justice they deserve.
Yeah, we stand with you. Always.
And I've always said that.
We've always said that.
That's a panty riser.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
That is a panty riser. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, I keep seeing on Twitter, people are like, do you think she's going to play Toxic Gossip Train on the flute as her apology?
God, I think I would pay real money to see that.
Yeah. I'm sure someone will do an AI of it.
The
Don't worry.
crossover no one saw coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In January.
I love those AI covers on TikTok.
Oh my God, same.
I stop and I listen to the whole thing.
There was one the other day. It was Cartman from South Park. I don't remember what song it was, but it sounded so
I heard him
good.
sing Shut Up and Drive. I've heard Donald Trump sing Summertime Sadness.
Oh, I heard that one.
They keep doing a bunch of different
Doofenshmirtz.
people singing I'm Just Ken.
Oh, yeah.
I sit down and watch that every time.
Doofenshmirtz did Life's a Highway.
Of course, that was on your feed,
I
babe.
need to
Of
get
course.
into that
Plankton
one.
ones always go
The
hard as
Plankton.
well.
And then there's the ones where it's Plankton, Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob, and Squidward. Oh, it was Don't Stop Me Now.
Don't.
Always
I would
go
like
hard.
To hear that.
Yeah.
That's
I
so
love those.
funny.
Is that your TikTok of the week?
Oh, yeah, what's the
oh,
TikTok
yeah.
of the week?
I don't have one.
Okay, well, let me
Wait.
sing.
Taylor's
TikTok. Wait, no.
Taylor's TikTok of the week. Taylor's TikTok of the week.
She's watching TikTok left and right. It's Taylor's TikTok of the week. Taylor's TikTok. Bow, bow, bow.
Oh wait, yeah, I remember. Okay, so I saw a TikTok.
I just dropped a fifth sensory string, by the way.
What is going on?
Pick it up. Stop giving her new ones.
What do you keep
play with the
doing?
I don't
babies.
know. I'm just playing with them. I keep dropping them.
So my TikTok of the week is I saw a TikTok of a girl, and she said, I saw a TikTok, and
She had seen the TikTok. Taylor saw a TikTok of a girl who saw TikTok who saw TikTok.
okay, so basically someone
What is
mentioned,
this TikTokception right now?
yeah, so somebody mentioned, I'm not a girl's girl. Like, I will 100% be hating, but I'm a girl protector because I would never leave her in a room with a creepy man. And I resonated with that so much.
And I did, because there's a certain girl in my life who is an acquaintance. I absolutely hate her. Literally wish the absolute worst for her.
Is it me?
Yes, it is you. Hi.
Yeah, we're all acquaintances.
the problem, it's you.
We're all acquaintances. We're not friends outside of this room. Outside of this table, we don't even hang out.
Like, I pity her, and I wish the absolute fucking worst for this bitch.
Yeah.
And another thing. Yeah, so I get that. I get that. But I would never put her in danger.
Well, that's another thing.
If it was up to me.
And another thing.
But if she had a dangerous situation where I was not involved.
You know.
Well, I think it's more so like you're at a club. Maybe you're at like some sort of, I don't know how you two know each other, but let's say it's work. You're at a work event.
No, that's
human
what I'm saying.
decency. But like.
And she's like, hey, can you help
me? But if
me?
something bad happened to her and I wasn't there or like I wasn't involved, I would be like, okay, you kind of fucking deserve it. But if I could help it, you know.
But there's a, like, I don't know if I should call it a stigma, but you don't have to support other women just because they're women. If they're bad people.
We don't have to support all women, and I've truly, literally always said that.
I've always said it, like, if you feel like someone's a bad person or they've always been nasty to you or your friends or whatever, you don't owe them any support.
Like, mean girl syndrome does not go away just because we are in our 20s. And, like, you know, I feel like if there's literally any people who've experienced it firsthand, it's, like, the four of us.
Yeah.
Like, that shit does not go away.
Also, like, a lot of those, I shouldn't even say girls anymore because we're women now. We're in our mid-20s, which is disgusting. A lot of those people, like, outwardly try to present themselves as very nice, kind people.
And then they become nursing majors.
The worst people, I feel like, become nurses, become, like, elementary school teachers.
Yeah.
Like, they're always around kids for some reason.
Because they always want to be, and I've always said this, the most powerful person in the room.
And I was just going to say that.
Because there's a reason they're not doing high school.
Exactly.
Or middle school. They'll eat you up and they'll chew you out, and you can't handle the mean girls.
They literally can't take the heat. Like, they can dish it out, they can't take it back. And, like, there's something to that. We should conduct a study.
Or it's like the high school English teachers that, like, love the football players, and they're like, he's like, shut up, bitch. And she's like,
boys,
stop.
Come on. Yeah, I know.
She's shaking her salad.
Well, now that I know that Kristen listens, Kristen, this does not apply to you. I know you don't like high school boys.
Yeah, how did we get onto this?
Because Taylor saw that it was Taylor's
you're
TikTok
right.
of the week.
Yeah.
So, you know, you don't need to be a girl's girl. You can be a girl protector.
Yeah.
I think that's valuable, being a girl protector.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll always help you out if you need it. If you ask me, I'm not just
will
gonna help
be
you out of the
judging
goodness
you.
of my heart.
Oh, and yes.
Be kind, but not nice.
Yep.
Ooh, love that.
Yes.
I always say that. I try to be kind, but not nice. Because not everyone deserves your niceness. But it's a different thing to be kind.
And depending on the person, sometimes if you're nice, they'll walk all over you.
Exactly.
Yeah, my mom always says, because when I tell her something, usually about my boss, she goes, you should tell her, I am kind, but don't take my kindness for weakness. Because I'm a tough cookie.
You are such a tough
Isn't there a
cookie,
Taylor Swift lyric
I was
about
literally
that?
just going to say,
What is it? My kindness for weakness.
I'm a tough cookie.
I'm a tough cookie.
That's actually one of the vault tracks of 1989 TV that's allegedly getting announced tonight.
I can't think of it. It's
It's something like kindness for weakness. I feel like it's folklore evermore.
Gotta be a Taylor Swift song.
My mom's just stealing shit from Taylor Swift.
For sure.
Mom's a Swiftie.
I mean, my name is Taylor.
Kindness for weakness. Oh my god, that's gonna bug me. Hold on.
Her foresight. Crazy.
Crazy.
She also tells me to punch people in the throat.
Yeah.
Ooh. My mom, she goes, oh, just punch them in the throat.
Yeah.
And another thing.
I was gonna say I've always said that.
I'm literally roasting. Also, I dropped that other. I dropped that
What?
other string.
What are you doing?
no.
I don't know. I'm just playing with them and they keep falling.
We have to have an Angus Cloud. R.I.P.
Let's do the memoriam now.
In the arms of the angel, fly away from here. In the arms of the angel. was kind of beautiful.
Yeah.
A beautiful tribute for a beautiful man.
Yeah.
You will be missed.
So deeply missed. I will say he was always my favorite character in Euphoria. He was an incredible actor.
Always.
So incredibly talented. Wasn't he like,
They just found him.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say, wasn't he like scouted like totally random? Like
Yeah.
wicked talented.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
I will say
Boston.
Wicked talented.
and I will say like when JoJo and I would watch Euphoria together, like we would go on Angus Cloud's Twitter and just like read, because he would always live tweet the episodes.
It was such an integral part of Nikki and I's experience watching, you know, a new episode of Euphoria. We would literally watch him live tweet.
like he's just so funny, so talented.
Yeah.
you had sex with Jewel?
Who's Jewel?
He will be very, 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 very much missed.
Yeah. And,
And sending love to his family,
yeah.
of course.
Also, like,
they're having literally the worst week of their life.
I know, that's,
They said his dad was his hero, though, so I'm happy
Yeah.
they get some peace in knowing that he's with his father. That was his hero.
But
that's really sad.
It's unfortunate to lose the two of them so close together.
oh, I didn't know
His
that.
dad died
Yeah.
last week.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They were saying they think that had spiraled into
Yeah.
what had occurred.
That's really, really upsetting.
Playing Stand By You in honor of you, King. Or Stand By Me.
Stand by me.
So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Ooh, stand by me. Stand by me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go watch that scene and
R.I.P.
sob.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
gonna.
We did cry on the couch together when that scene came on.
Oh, now I need to watch Euphoria.
Sexy.
I thought you watched Euphoria.
I watched the last episode with you.
No, we forced you to watch White Lotus, not Euphoria. I'm getting my HBO shows. We forced
Just like
Taylor to watch
watched
mixed
the
up.
second season of it and just like that, but not the first.
Yeah, Taylor watched the last episode
And also
of
watched the
Euphoria.
reboot before starting the original.
I am in.
If Taylor's gonna do one thing, she's gonna do it backwards.
I am in season 4 of Sex and the City.
I'm
You've
so
also
proud
seen
of
the
you.
movies.
Season 4
Oh
slays.
yeah, I have seen. the
I'm
movies.
genuinely so proud of you, Taylor.
Taylor watched the movies, then the second season of the reboot, and then the original. And then she keeps flip-flopping. She's tandem watching the original with the second season of the reboot.
Oh, wait,
can
can
we-
we get into season 1 of
Wait,
the reboot?
can we talk about this?
No.
Mm.
Okay.
Well, we could talk about how she's watching it. We can't.
In the past,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
We can't review it.
Next on the docket.
Thank you for
Do we
keeping
wanna
us on
pause?
track.
You want to pause? Let's take
Yeah,
a
my
short
hands
break.
are really fucking sweating.
Yeah,
Does
that's
this
fine.
look like I'm drinking red wine in a cup?
No, it looks like you're drinking iced tea.
It kind of is giving red wine.
Red wine.
Guys, that was my
Marley.
parents' first dance at their wedding.
Was it?
Yes. And you want to ask how
Red,
big of
red
reggae
wine?
music fans they are?
Red wine.
That was such a good concert.
That was
Like
a
I
good
almost
concert.
cried. I don't know if it was because I was like a little bit high, but like
Oh, we didn't talk about it on the pod. Yeah, it was good.
Get into your concert debrief.
You know, after last week's episode, we went and saw Stephen Marley.
Oh,
at
it was
Brooklyn
quite
Steel.
literally right after we filmed last week's episode. We went and saw, Stephen Marley at Brooklyn Steel, which was my first. It was all of our first times at Brooklyn Steel, right?
Well,
Amazing venue.
I was not there. I was editing the pod.
Yes, girl bossing away.
I was girl bossing.
But I really liked
When I
Brooklyn
made-
Steel.
Should we talk about the thumbnail on last week's episode? Because we've gotten some comments back on that.
We've
Got some feedback.
Not only from you.
Back.
from the
Feedback.
community.
When I sent that thumbnail, you just said, Megan, what the fuck? And I said, what?
Because what the fuck?
It was pretty fun.
Well, you never said no, so I never made another one.
Yeah, and it
And
had
then-
to be posted,
yeah.
so I used it.
And then Lucas texted us yesterday and he goes, what the fuck was that?
I think he really enjoyed it.
Is that what he said?
I got it just from his tone.
Okay.
If there's one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cook up a thumbnail.
You're gonna cook up a
Graphic design is your
Sometimes
passion.
they're hit or miss.
That one was a hit.
That one was a hit.
It was so polarizing.
It really was.
Art is so beautiful.
Yeah, and you know that's
Art
really
is
the
so-
human experience is how we all just
You know what that was?
interpret art.
It was fun and unique.
It was, not only was it fun, but it was also unique.
Taylor's like doing a baby orgy over there.
No, it's a baby pyramid.
Taylor, they're sucking and fucking each other.
No, they're babies.
Guys, we can't get banned.
They're babies.
No, they're babies.
They're not sucking and fucking, I promise.
Taylor, why are they 69ing?
They just fit so well when you do it when you just make it do
They
that.
just click.
They just click. You just click.
It's like they complete each other like a little puzzle piece.
They're babies.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Stephen Marley concert, 10 out of 10 recommend. What was his nephew? Jesse Royal, 10 out of 10 recommend. Loved him.
Oh my god, he was
so
awesome.
good.
Bum, ba-dum, 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 ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da, ba-da, ba-dum, ba-dum.
Fire, 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 fire,
Fire,
fire,
fire.
fire.
That was my first reggae concert. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was slay. It was so good.
So anytime I told anyone I was going to it, they were like, "You're going to a reggae concert?" I was like, "Yeah."
And yes, I am.
I knew more than I thought I would.
No, I knew you guys would.
Swell Taco really put me in there.
Red, red wine.
I mean, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a hood and a sweatshirt when it's literally boiling in here, my hair is slicked back in an unflattering way.
It's not
Oh,
unflattering.
shit.
Yeah, I tried to turn it off. It wouldn't work.
Okay, sorry for the last 10 minutes of audio.
I'm not re-recording
I
that.
heard the AC in the back. No, you didn't. Anyways, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a hood, it's because my hair is slicked back in a really unflattering way that I don't like. And it's also straightened, and I never wear it straightened.
You look so cute.
You do look so cute.
So cute.
Thank you, but I just
This model.
yeah.
Little
So
Miss
I for my job, I got like a last minute call to fill in for a model at one of our photo shoots, and I did it. And I literally walk into this place, and they hand me a bra, a white bandeau, and they say, "Put this on." And I said,
I'm at work.
I said, like, not only is my boss about 3 feet away from me, but is there anything else, like, that I put on over top, like a shirt? And they're like, no, just this. Meanwhile, every single other model, like actual models, was wearing, like, a tank top. And I was in a itty-bitty little white bralette.
I would want to die.
I literally walk out of the bathroom and everyone's like, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing. And I'm like, don't look at me.
Don't look at me or I'll kill myself.
Because it's like, you know, like it would be one thing if it was like just me or whatever, or like sort of a photo shoot where they do it with like normal people. But the fact that everyone around me is like an 11 out of 10 gorgeous, 6 foot tall, yoked.
No, you are an 11 out of 10. You are beautiful.
You are a
Don't-
Brooklyn 30, a
Yes.
New Jersey 50,
Oh, yeah.
What am I in Hell's Kitchen? Because that's where the shoot
a
was at.
worldwide 100,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and a
Thank
Hell's
you.
Kitchen 10.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a very interesting experience. And then I literally had like a hard stop at 5 because I had a meeting and I was like, oh my God, I knew I wasn't going to be able to go home for it. So I had to like run into a coffee shop. I was literally sitting in front of the camera at 4:59 getting my picture taken. By 5:10, I was completely changed, like put all my jewelry back on, said goodbye to all of the people who did hair, makeup, whatever, ran to a coffee shop, set up my hotspot on my laptop. I felt so Carrie Bradshaw, just running around the city. And then I came here, filming my little podcast.
Is there
And I felt like that was a really New York City day.
a when or where on if these photos are going to be used today?
Oh, yeah, they'll be used.
Did the model you replaced still get paid?
I have no idea. But
Probably not.
That's on her for getting too tan.
yeah. So I did one product that's launching sometime like early next year-ish. And then they kept me around for a second shoot, which is what's on my face right now, which is not my cup of tea.
It looks nice though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Your
I feel
skin
like
looks really
so
good.
greasy.
No,
but
you look very like dewy and radiant.
Is
and
that
Thank
what
you.
Michaela Nogueira just posted about?
no.
Oh.
But yeah, so they kept me around for another shoot as well that will probably be out around the same time, but I'm gonna be on the website. I
Side
literally was
note?
getting gassed the fuck up on that shoot. Like
Well,
the photographer was going crazy.
You look beautiful.
Everyone behind the camera, my boss was like taking videos like, yes, like I literally, it was a very interesting experience. Like I think that they, after having 39 models who were probably all a little bit insufferable, maybe I was like a breath of fresh air.
You definitely were.
And they want me back. So guys, maybe I'm gonna quit my job to
Model-
start modeling
modeling.
How does
at my
it
same
feel-
job.
How does it feel to have pretty privilege?
Yeah.
Good? Yeah. I bet it feels
I
good.
just like felt so famous sitting in the chair. Like I put the shirt on. They were like, okay, let's get you in hair and makeup. And I just felt like there was literally like 3, sometimes 4 people working on me at once. Like one lady was doing my hair. The other lady was painting shit on my lips, my face, literally having this tiny, tiny, tiny little contraption that painted mascara on my lashes. It was like a brush, but like not like a mascara wand, but not like an eyeshadow brush.
Was it a fan brush?
No, it was like some weird ass little thing. And they also put I'm getting lost in the details, but they put a whole layer of foundation on my face and then put moisturizer right over top of it. And then also like did a layer of mascara, did eyeshadow, and then painted mascara on top of that. And I was like, I feel like we're just counteracting everything. I didn't question the professionals, but it was very interesting. And it was like, I was wearing like little tiny baby gold hoops and my hair is slicked back and I'm wearing like a cute little purpley nude lip and my brows are brown and flicked up. Like it was just a weird thing because I felt like so not like me, but it was definitely out of my comfort zone in a good way. Anyways,
That's good.
had an interesting little turn of events to the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Side
And maybe
note.
we'll see the pictures soon.
Yeah.
You're a beautiful girl inside out.
You're our model.
Even if you don't like your
Wouldn't want to
slick back
group
hair.
scissor with anyone else.
Oh my God,
Thank
no.
you.
Listen, also, we have a model at the table now.
I walked into the apartment and
Bella Hadid.
I looked at
You
Meghan
said
and
don't look,
Taylor,
no one look me in the eye.
and I said I don't make eye contact with normal people anymore. I'm a model.
Bye, normies.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm living with a model.
You're literally living.
Oh
Oh,
my God.
my God.
Someone
You're
called-
living with 2 models.
That's that's really sexy. Like, oh, my roommate's a model.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm gonna be raking in bitches.
Someone called Bella Hadid between you being a model and you almost not eating anything today. We almost had to call Bella Hadid.
Yeah.
Taylor only had a nice coffee today.
Yeah.
We almost threw a party and we almost called Bella Hadid.
Huge. Huge. But yeah, so I feel like that's one of the most New York City things that's ever happened to me. But we're going to do like a more in-depth New York City episode, which will be fun because Megan and I have one absolute banger of a story that I don't think either of you know.
I think
Only in
I
New York.
know.
When you mentioned it, I had no clue what you're talking about.
I
so.
probably gave you details on the day, but
It was also like
you didn't
2
get Nikki's
years ago.
side of the story.
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago.
That day was really a time capsule
Mm-hmm.
in the time of our lives based on the details that we'll get to you at a later date and time.
Yeah.
I was feeling a need to treat myself. Last week I got a massage. Go listen to the episode if you have not heard about it. This week I was like, I'm going to go get a manicure pedicure. So after I finished work, I called and I was like, when can I come in? And they said, come at 7:15. I said, okay, perfect. Then I looked at what time they closed. They closed at 8. And I went, okay, that's cutting it a little close, but it's just a regular manicure pedicure. Like, it's nothing special.
Mm-hmm.
So I get there on time. I know what color I'm getting immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Marshmallow by Essie. Favorite.
You're so
Classic
tan.
Taylor color.
You're so tan. It looks good on you. It's
Thank
making
you.
you look even tanner.
Because it's not like a white. It's a white.
It's a marshmallow.
Yeah.
It's not white. It's white.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's not like a white. It's a white.
Did you say it's like an ivory
Maybe.
or a bone?
Sure. So, losing the plot. But, so I go in and I go, color picked. And they go, okay, sit down here. And I go, okay. So I go to sit down. I sit down. I take my little flip-flops off. And they go, wait 1 second. Let's put the little condom over the tub.
Oh.
And she's like, okay, put your feet in.
Condom over the tub? What are we talking about here?
Well, you know when you get a pedicure and they put like a plastic lining in the tub for hygienic reasons?
No, but I trust you. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So then they and then they go, okay, put your feet in. So I put 1 foot in. I'm about to put the second foot in, and she turns the water on, and it immediately sprays on my leg. The second one that's not in the tub, the one that's outside, and all over the floor.
Oh my God.
And she goes, oops, turns it around, and then continues on, and then doesn't tell anyone that she did that. And I went, I'm no snitch. So I didn't either.
I'm no snitch.
And you're not.
So I get my nails done, whatever, great. As she's like massaging my legs, I realized I have not shaved in a few days. But, you know, they weren't as long and hairy as a man. So I went, you know, men come in here. I'm fine. So then we finished and she goes, okay, come down. And then she goes, oh my goodness, look at all this water. She goes, be so careful. And she goes, wait. So she goes to pick up my shoes, and they are Birkenstocks.
Soaking wet?
A puddle is in them.
Oh.
An entire puddle.
Oh.
But it's good because they're rubber.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay. Like, I'm not worried that they're damaged. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
A literal puddle in both of my shoes. And then she's like, okay, you need to be careful. So she gives me her hand, and she's like, she is holding my hand. And I'm like, I'm good. I almost slipped. But I got my composure. I'm walking over. She disappears with my shoes.
Oh my
Gone.
gosh.
And I went,
What
is going on? Because everyone at the salon, because I always wear flip-flops, and I always forget, they provide styrofoam flip-flops.
Yeah.
Like, they don't touch your flip-flops. Yes.
When you finish this, I need to tell them about what you did in London. Keep going. I just wanted to say that so no one forgot.
Holding yourself accountable.
So then we go to the manicure, sit down. She reappears and flops my shoes down. So I don't know what she did. She disappeared for a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then we sit down, and she looks at my nails, and she goes, and she points to my pointer finger rings, and she goes, are those real? And I go, they are.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, very pretty. And then she points to my middle finger rings, and she goes, is that one ring? And I go, no, it's two. She goes, what do you mean? I go, there are two. And she goes, you could separate them? And I go, you can. And so then she takes them, and then she starts like separate. And
did she take one?
No, she starts like separating them on my finger. And then she was like shocked. She was like, oh my God.
By the way, Taylor's middle finger ring are fake Cartier rings. This woman probably thought Taylor was loaded based on the fact that she asked if Taylor's diamond diamond ring
is widowy quack.
The diamond wing is widowy quack. But based on the fact that you said your diamond ring was real, and she saw these two, she thought Taylor was loaded.
And then she was like, wait, is pointing back to my diamond ring. She goes, is that one? I go, it's two. And she goes, two?
She was hoping for like a fat tip from
and
you.
then she separating them again, and she goes, so you like white gold? And I was like, I do. Little does she know, the first Cartier ring on my finger was once gold, but it has lived through 5 years.
Yeah.
And then she was looking around, and I was like, yeah, more double rings. Like, I was like, I have 3 on this finger, 3 on this finger. Like, you know, I like a lot of rings. And then she looks at my ears, and she goes, but gold. And then she looks at my and I was like, yeah, I like to mix. And she goes, I like the white gold. And then she shows me her earrings, which are white gold and diamonds. And I was like, slay, love them. And so we're chatting, and she goes, my name's Tiff. And I go, hi, Tiff. And then she goes, so do we want to just file my nails? And I go, no, I want them cut and file. And she went, no, we're just going to file. And I was like, no, I want them cut. And she goes, long, beautiful nails. And I go, what? And she goes, you have long, beautiful nails. We're not cutting. And I go, no, I don't like them long. I want them cut. She goes, no, pretty, long, beautiful nails.
Ick.
And
That's
I was
okay.
like, no, like things are getting stuck under. Like I need like a fresh start. I want them cut really short.
You're going there for you, not for her.
And
Doesn't she know you're a lesbian?
well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh my god, she probably thinks I'm a lesbian and I want short nails. But I was just like, I can't deal
She's
with the long
pushing her
nails.
anti-gay agenda at the nail salon.
And she was like,
She's
no,
like, no.
long, beautiful nails. And I was, and she was like, you have such beautiful nails. Are you sure you want to cut them? And I'm like, yes,
She's
sure.
like, yeah, I have to finger my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And so then she cuts them and I go, I like them short. And she was like, so she cuts them short. I went, okay, good. She was like, long, beautiful nails. And she was like distraught over
Not letting it go.
So then she does my nails. Great job. We go over to the little dryers. And by this point, it is like 8:05. And I was like, okay, so they closed 5 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I am one who likes to sit under the dryer because I'm like, I paid for my nails. I'm waiting for them to dry.
Mm-hmm.
At 8:15, they're like cleaning up whatever. And at 8:15, someone comes over and just unplugs them.
Oh.
And I went, I guess that's my time to leave. So I go over, I give her a tip, and I go to take a lollipop, and she goes, take another. And I go, I'm so good with my one. And she goes,
I am so good.
and she was like,
So
no,
good.
take another. And I was like, thank you. I'm good with the one. She went, take another. And so I took another, and she was like, you can take another. And I was like, I'm so good with the two. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
She wants you to practice sucking.
What little
She's
game?
pushing her anti-gay agenda.
What little game was she playing?
I don't
with
know.
you?
And then I walk out. The first thing I do, I smudge 2 of my nails.
Aw.
They were not dry. So I do have marshmallows, so I did come home and fix them. So all is well. But yeah, that's my story.
Boo. You gotta tell me what place this is so we make sure we never give them business again. I don't like that pushy thing. Like, I guess like with hair, it's one thing, you know, you think, oh, a hairdresser might know best. But when it comes to your nails, like if someone told me to keep my nails long, I'd fucking walk out. Like, they're my fucking nails. You want to try and put my contact lenses in or wait my ass? Like, come on now. Not cool.
Yeah.
So circling back to 2019, Meghan got a pedicure in London with our friend at the time when we studied abroad.
Were you there too or no?
No, I didn't go, but I had to go and give our mutual friend a cash tip because she wasn't carrying cash with her. Classic.
You had cash?
Pounds. Had to.
We needed to have the pound on us at all times.
Yeah.
You
Keep
need to
that
be
motherfucking
pounded.
thing on me.
Yeah.
Ooh, pounded.
Yeah.
We took a trip to Pound Town.
Pound Town. Woo, 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 woo. Ooh, that's a episode title.
We took a trip to
Our
Pound
tri-
Town.
our trip to Pound
Pound
Town. So yeah, I had to meet you there for whatever reason. I was the designated pound
Because I remembered
person.
you being there.
Yeah,
So
no,
that's
pounder.
Because I
Pounder, you were the pounder.
I took a video of Meghan walking home because Meghan kept on the Salon flip-flops.
Along
Like
with the paper towel in between my toes.
The paper thin styrofoam or foam flip-flops and the
it was up the block from the
and
flat.
the tissue woven through her toes.
I did walk home with a
And
tissue.
her jeans hiked up. And I was like, Meghan, what are you doing? Like, something's going to puncture through these shoes and you're going to get tetanus. I have a video of it. I'm going to insert it.
Yeah, because I think because you were laughing because I refused for some reason to take.
You wouldn't take them
No,
off.
not even the sandals. When we got back and I threw them out, I kept the toilet paper in between my toes for
at
hours.
least 2 hours, at least.
My sensory
I think the
issues could
video
never.
is me in your room and you're like, please take those out of your
There's a video of you in
feet."
my room, and there's a video of you walking on the sidewalk, and I was like, literally, something's gonna puncture those.
Did you not bring flip-flops?
I don't
She
even
was
know.
wearing flip flops.
I don't know what happened, but I just remember keeping the paper towel in my toes
I have a video of it.
for a long time. And I still do that after I go to the nail salon. I'll keep it in. And I'll think of you sometimes when I have it in. I'm like, oh,
Aw,
I remember
London.
Nikki yelling at me.
Yeah.
Like, just
London.
take it out.
Literally take it out. Like, it's so easy. Just take it out.
Wow.
And take off your your foam sandals and put on your normal sandals. How could that have been comfortable for you to walk on?
That was a block.
I guess.
Walk past the Tesco. in the
Tesco.
Cafe
The
Nero
Tesco
to the flat.
to our flat in London.
We're in London.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Pussy PSA. Pussy PSA. We're in London.
Wait, I saw a TikTok and he posted it and it was like, you know, the sound and it's like, I literally thought that was me. It was about
Oh, the SpongeBob guy.
it was about Ethan
Yeah.
Slater.
Months later.
I saw that.
Had to look at his name.
Isn't
I
that kind of
forgot.
crazy? I was literally talking about SpongeBob the Musical on this podcast
Yeah,
the
right
week
before
that came
It
out.
happened.
I saw that musical twice. He was fabulous in it.
It was a
I
great
love
musical.
him.
I
I'm
love
sorry.
that musical. I saw him in it as well.
It was so fucking good.
My favorite was the SpongeBob popsicle that we got.
Oh, yeah, we did get the
yes.
SpongeBob popsicle
Of
at the
course,
play.
it was like $14 and
And he absolutely, as soon as intermission came,
We
ran to the concession stand
Oh,
to get
yeah.
the SpongeBob popsicle.
oh yeah. No, it was awesome, and that was like literally so short-lived. And
That was one of like the best, I think, musicals. After we left, we were like, that was one of the best musicals we've
it
ever
was
seen.
so good. It like tickled some sort of nostalgia thing in my brain, but it was also like new plot and like, you know, I just loved it. And then it stayed in New York for like, I don't even think 6 months.
It was
And
really
then
short-lived.
It toured for like a couple more months and then it closed. And I still don't understand because usually those kind of things that appeal to children, they're smooth sailing. They're set.
And also, the actors in it, they all kind of sounded like the voice actors from the cartoon a little bit. Or they had like the je ne sais quoi of the
Yeah,
actors
yeah.
from the cartoon. So you were watching it and you like weren't mad that they didn't sound exactly like they did in the cartoon.
Or that
like
they
sometimes you
weren't-
are.
Yeah, that they weren't wearing like big like.
Or that it was like humans and
yes,
not.
they're
Yeah.
they're wearing human clothes.
Yeah, he wasn't an actual sponge. He was just kind of yellow.
And he wasn't in like
Yeah.
a cardboard box.
He was jaundiced.
Just like dancing around.
a little.
Yeah, and wasn't there like people who did handstands on skateboards?
Yes.
Oh, it was so awesome and hot.
Very
And in addition to fun and unique, we now have awesome,
Awesome
and hot.
Not only was it awesome, but it also was hot.
Yeah.
That's so fun and unique. Oh
We
my
need
God.
to start like a glossary.
Gonna be a menace with that on Saturday.
What? Fun and unique
Fun
or
and
awesome
unique,
and hot?
both.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Well, on that
we've
note,
made it this far.
this was a not only awesome but also hot episode of the end of Always Said That podcast.
Literally hot.
You can find all of our socials linked down below. Be sure to like and follow us on there. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified whenever we post.
Love you all.
Love
Bye.
you. Bye.
Mwah. Mwah.